Hello everyone, this is Matt the Speedstar here, ready to run through the next part of The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess HD, Hero Mode. Last time, we began the 6th dungeon of the game, the Temple of Time, and we got a little ways in. But, you know, we're gonna be making a bit more progress this video. At the very least, I want to try and get to the dungeon item. That's as far as I want to go for this video. And if I didn't hit that thing, it would have, didn't hit the BMOS, it would have got me. Anyway, notice this here? Well, this is kind of our gimmick for this room, but if you notice, there's text here. While I could read the other text before, I can't really read this one, so, I'll look into it during editing, and I'll put up a caption for what that says. Anyway, the gimmick for this room is you have that crystal switch right there. Unlike the other crystal switches in the game, this one you can strike multiple times in order to work the gimmick of this room, which is switching these walls. So by doing this, and I'm using my claw shot because, you know, it doesn't waste ammo. And I wouldn't mind keeping my ammo. I wouldn't mind keeping my ammo when, until I really need it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whew, that was close. Anyway, that's the main gimmick for this, but what we want to do before we hit that thing again to move on is get this. Don't want to forget this because this is our compass. There we go. With that, we'll be able to find everything in the dungeon. And, if I remember right, there is actually something I missed in that other room. Yeah. Oh well. I will deal with it later. For now, I just gotta shoot this thing, because this time I'm too far away to properly hit it. And that way, we can move on. We can move on. Crap. Might want to have bomb arrows for a little bit. Doing it again. I always do that. I just do. I just cannot distinguish A and B when I'm trying to get out of the menu. The heck? Well, whatever, I'll take it. An epic sword sheath! Yes! I actually have noticed that it has to be certain enemies that allow me to do that. So, it's not that I haven't been missing chances, it's just I'm not getting the right enemy. And, once again, epic sword sheath! I love that so much. I just do. Oh boy, this room. I know this room. Oops. Okay, so I need to get a regular arrow out, and I gotta hit this, which means I gotta do this all over. There's a Lizphos there. However, if I do this just right, I kill off the Lizphos, but I attract his buddy. Hey, remember that enemy that I really hate in Hyrule Warriors? Well, guess what? This is it! Dynaphos. Yeah, these buggers. I hate these guys so much. And I mean so much. Well, for one thing, they're like really clad in armor, and I can't believe I killed it that fast. Seriously. Now that was an epic sword sheath that was deserving. I'm serious. And arrows, not that I really need them, because I got like plenty. Dynaphos. I hate them. I hate them in Hyrule Warriors, and I hate them here. Why? Because, one, they're fully clad in armor, you can't do anything about the armor, and they're incredibly tough to beat. And I mean incredibly tough, because they are very proficient in guarding. Not only that, yeah, you can't exactly do an ending blow on them. I mean, you can do a jump attack. Plus, not only that, they hurt. They hurt, and I still can't believe I'm getting through them that fast. I hate those little bastards. Nope. I need to... Yeah. Right here will do. Yeah, I hate dinosaurs so much. They're a lot more vicious. They hit hard. They hit a lot. And it's hard for you to hit them. Even with hidden skills, it's tough. Yeah. Don't like them. Don't like them. They're pretty much my least favorite enemy throughout the franchise. Somewhat. Ah. I gotta deal with all these little... I hate this. Okay, so I guess the Temple of Time does have a lot of enemies in here that I just do not like, and I'm just seeing all those baby Gomas just come after me to their doom. That's funny. Oh, and the younger Goma, the young Goma. Yeah, he ain't having any of that. Oh well. Run, you little buggers! Run! Run! Come on! Run! It just makes it that much more satisfying when I mow you down. Ah, sucker. Okay, fine. I'll kill you guys legitimately. Okay, and there's like 3 Gomas over there, and I got the baby Gomas I gotta deal with. You know, I could have also just blown them up, but honestly, nah, I don't want to waste the bomb arrows. Not with these small fry. They ain't deserving. Now, those types of enemies, even if you do kill them and you put away your sword afterwards, it won't count for the epic sword sheath, which kind of sucks. Because, you know, I want to try and get a lot of those ones. Anyway, for your troubles, 50 rupees. That's it. Yeah, I know. Not much, but what are you gonna do? What you gonna do? Now, if I remember right, I think, and I'm just thinking, yep, I can get up here. Hey, look what I found. Yeah, we need to utilize this. What we need to utilize it for is, if you look up here, we have a scale, which means we have a weight puzzle. That's probably why it's been theorized that the Tower of the Gods is similar to the Temple of Time here, and not just because of the structure and how they're both towers, but because of the fact that both of them have weight puzzles. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm kind of, you could say this is a bit of a speedrun tactic. Now, what I need to do here is I need to have more of the stone statues on here in order to weigh that down, because Link weighs as much as 2 of them. So with 3 of them, I get to go up here, and I get to this. And by getting into this, I have a spinner. I have a spinner rail right here. What I'm doing is I'm going after something that I usually don't go after until I get to the second half of the dungeon. And there's a reason why I'm doing this. There's an impo here, and I want to kill it. That was beautiful. That was utterly beautiful. This one, this impo is probably one of my least liked because it usually stays out of your way, and it only comes down to attack. Like, once it's made its move, it retreats. It doesn't just continue the fight, it retreats. Which makes it tough to get. By the way, this has stamp for the Hylian letter T. Yep. So I think I've got both our stamps. I think. Oh boy. This room. Now, you can complete this room anytime you want. You can get it during the first half of the dungeon, or you can get it during the second half. I'd rather just get it done and over with, without having to worry about it. Also, got a helm sword. And now a dead helmet sword. And now I'm gonna steal this thing's helmet. Toss it. And blow the little bugger up. But by doing that, I woke up the Armos. Thankfully, though, the Armos should not be too much of a trouble. hell? Ow! I'm trying to get behind it so I can do that. There we go. Got rid of it. I think a bomb arrow is supposed to kill it in one go, so maybe I didn't get it in the right spot. Alright, now let's get these in a good position because we're gonna need them. And as you see there, our big key is in this room. Again, you can do this later. Like, you can do this after you've acquired the dungeon item, but honestly, you can do this, like, anytime. Pretty much. I'm not gonna worry about that chest for right now, because, again, I can get it, like, anytime. Now, as you see here, we have these little stone statues, and we need to put them on the switches. However, we're kind of lacking. There is one up there, but because we don't have what we need, there is an alternate option, and that's use these. But if you didn't have the option or anything, I don't know. Actually, I think it is required to. I think it's required to at least use one of these. Why was that so hard to get out? Regardless, you need to weigh down all 4 of those pressure switches in order to be able to open that. Also, 20 rupees in here. Getting a lot of rupees. I wonder if this means anything. Anyway, here we are. Let's get our big key. By the way, from here on, they're just gonna use the generic big key model. We don't have any specialized ones anymore, like from the Snow Peak Ruins and Goron Mines. Nope. Only generic from now on. Kind of one reason why I like Skyward Sword. They actually tried to make the boss keys different and add more to them. I did like that. I mean, it was a little tough at first, but I did like it. Anyway, nothing else to do here. Let's move on. Oh boy. There we go. I don't know why for some reason I just have to... I don't know, I've been kind of acting a little weird lately. I feel like I'm not... how do I put it? Oh, wait, there's Lyssophos over here. There's a bunch of them in! Double kill! I'll take it. Yeah, if you didn't notice, I did kill off 2 of the Lyssophos with 1 bomb arrow. Hey, they were right next to each other. That was their own fault. Anyway, you need this. Small key, because that's how you progress. I'm just looking at them. That's a pretty scary pendulum. That almost looks like something that would be in a more horror or dark type dungeon. Not in a more, I want to say this would be considered a light dungeon, but I don't think we can really get away with that here. Oh boy. Well, guess what? We have to do this again. We have to do this again, and we have to kill off the baby Gomas. And they're all just running to their doom, pretty much. Oh crap, that's gonna wake up the Armos. Okay, I think I'm alright. Hey, look at him go. Dead. Look at them running to their doom. Okay, so by doing that, I can just get that chest there. I don't think it's one that I need, though. But, what I do need to do is I need to kill off the Armos. I just want to do it one at a time, because having both of them is kind of problematic. There we go! Okay, second one is up and all. Okay, let's get into the proper position and utterly miss. Oh well, I got plenty of bombs. So it's no real trouble. Alright, and with that, we can move on and get this. And this is Just another 50 rupees. Yeah. You know, with all these rupees, I probably should start abusing the magic armor, because I'm gonna be able to use it for quite a bit of time. Although, I would rather only use it when absolutely necessary. And, well, it technically is not necessary because it's optional, but I'm thinking in some more extreme in some more extreme matters. Almost said manners. In some more extreme matters, I probably will abuse it. I would say this is one of them, but, nah. I know of worse. I know of much, much worse. Anyway, as you saw, it was a fade to black, so guess what that means? Guess what that means? I'm still surprised I managed to get through, Hey! Look at that! That's what we're looking for, that statue. By the way, also notice, there's someone waiting for us. Also, I'm just surprised I managed to get through pretty much the first half of the dungeon this quick. I'm surprised. Pull your sword out. Guess what? Everyone, meet the Dark Nut. Dark Nut, everyone. And also, Pokeball Shield. I'm sure other people have made references to that, but, you know, I just couldn't help it. Anyway, Dark Nut, the most powerful non-boss enemy of the game. Always guarding. Very hard to get an attack in. You have to wait for them to make their move, and then make your move. Heck, even when you get behind them, when you're supposed to be, like, behind their defense, they're still able to turn around and guard. Oh! Anyway, once they've made their move, get out of the way. So always, just do what the Dark Nut does. Always have your guard up. Because believe me, you're gonna wish you did if you get hit. Okay, come on. Yes! No! Okay, I think nope. Yes! Anyway, once you get the chance, stab. Stab or just make an attack. There! Or, if at the very least, try and use the shield attack when you get a chance. Because he's gonna wait for a perfect chance to attack you. I think if I use the shield attack, I can throw him off balance. I don't know. I haven't fought a Dark Knight in so long. By the way, notice his armor comes off every time you hit him. This plays into the strategy when fighting a Dark Knight, because... Oh, that hurt. You know what? I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to use my potion. Kinda wish I didn't, but, oh well. It was bound to happen. Yes! No! Ah, I hate that. Seriously, why do they have to have a perfect guard? Oh, that was close. Okay, come on. Ah! Okay, I'm waiting for the right moment to... Nope. Ah! Damn it! Seriously, I remember these guys being a lot easier than this. Oh! Yes! We've almost got him. We've almost got his armor off. Okay, come on. Give me my chance. Nope. Come on. I've run out of stuff to talk about. I've already explained how the Dark Knight works, pretty much. Let me make my move. Yes! Once you've knocked off his shield, he's gonna throw that big-ass sword of yours. Of his. Not yours. It'd be funny if you actually just grab your sword and throw it at you. Anyway, Dark Knights in his second phase, because all Dark Knights have a second phase, are a lot more vulnerable. because they don't have their shield anymore. They have to guard with their sword. So, your hidden skills are actually going to be a lot more useful because you can break the guard much easier. Backslice especially. But, by doing that, we win. Just know, this isn't the last time we're going to see Dark Nuts. As I said, they are the strongest non-boss enemy of the game. They're not like Dinophos where they're just outright vicious, annoying, and really hard to deal with. They are meant to be a challenge. So, you know, it's kind of fitting that they start showing up, but they're more endgame-ish. Also, we can finally claim this. Our dungeon item for the Temple of Time. The Dominion Rod. This amazing rod can infuse ancient statues with life. And there we go. That's our dungeon item, and this brings up our second mechanic of the Temple of Time. We have to return that statue to the bottom of the temple. We have to bring it down to the ground floor, because that's how we move on, and that's how we actually get to the boss. So I'll, doing it again. And hookshot there. There we go. So this is our gimmick. Aim. And then once you've lit up the statue with the Dominion Rod, it comes to life. Now, the statues themselves move pretty much the exact same way that Link does. And if you want to attack, you can just use the Dominion Rod. Now be careful. The statue can actually damage Link if he's in the way. So, try to keep a decent distance away from the statue. By the way, now we see what those do. What those do is they teleport the statue to the room ahead. So, you're gonna be using those a lot. You will be. And on that note, I think now would be a good time to end things off. Yeah, because going back down the Temple of Time is actually going to be a lot easier thanks to this stone statue. So, I'll save that for next time. So, next time, we're heading back down, and we're going to take that statue with us. So, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you wish to follow along to some other Let's Plays, click the top right box to subscribe. Any concerns come up, I'll let you guys know on my Twitter. Additional info in the lower left box in the video, and down in the description below. This has been Matt the Speedstar, and I'll see you guys next time when we run through the next part of Twilight Princess HD Hero Mode.